I agree with you. If they move the mound back, that's going to be worse.
Yeah.
Because the physics of it is the ball gets to the plate, why it looks like it has late break, is the velocity is built up in whatever direction it's going to move as it's on its way to the plate.
Yep.
And the velocity of it moving that direction has just started to get high when it arrives at the plate, when a hitter can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're actually hitting on where the ball was, not where it is, right?
Yep.
Now you move the mound back 2 feet. If you want to see late break on a pitch, holy moly, you're going to see pitches going 100 miles an hour between the right and left-handed batter's box.
Yeah,
not between the plate and the mound.
The people talking about moving the mound back have never sat there and caught a slider from a big league pitcher at 65 or 70 feet in catch play and had this thing like you expect it to be here and then you're chasing it and you miss it because it moves an extra 3 feet from what you thought it was going to move.
And it's scary back there. It's scary.
Yeah. So you have the ball traveling in the air, moving. It's taking longer and longer to move 1 foot of distance towards the plate because it's traveling slower and slower as the air slows it down.
But the velocity across, perpendicular to that, is gaining all the time.
Increasing, right?
Yep.
So you have this like really interesting like crossover effect that if you end up putting 2 more feet on the ball's flight, it's for those of you who haven't caught a curveball or a slider at anything more than 60 feet, it's pretty difficult. In fact, like when you're catching a guy with a nasty slider or something in catch play, you'd almost prefer that he throws it to you at 50 feet. You're like, it's not going to break a hole. I can catch it easy.
Exactly.
But if you put it at 62 feet, 65 feet, you're like, oh boy, this is going to go in the dirt. This is going to go. I have
no idea where it's going to go.
So.
When we go out and play catch when you were younger, and even now when we go play catch on Christmas vacation, if I'm too far away and you're throwing me curveballs, it's like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because what ends up happening is you just don't know if they break hard and they get in the dirt and it kicks, you don't have any idea where it's going to kick up at you.
Right.
And if you're switching from sliders to cutters and change-ups to cutters and stuff like that, and you get used to the ball moving one direction, so you're about, okay, this is about how much it's moving, so you get used to it. And then all of a sudden it goes the opposite direction. But now the difference between it isn't like this much movement, it's like this much movement.
Yep.
You're like, holy cow.
Yep.